It's the old way of selling real estate is fucking solution-focused agency. Tell you one thing about negotiation. My commission is not negotiation. That's what they want to hear as a potential seller. We don't wait for the buyers to come. Sell the organization like a championship. What an honor it is, the fact that we're dominating the luxury space and you're up against agents that's been in the industry for over 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. If it's from the southeast of Melbourne to the western Melbourne to making commercial look good, you're doing incredible videos to capture attention. So give Zed Commercial a big round of applause. You're making commercial look good. Amazing work. I'm fucking proud of you both. Incredible work. What makes Zed Real Estate so different in comparison to others? It's the strategies that we conduct at Zed Real Estate, that we put into place that makes our approach so different. Number one, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, whether it comes down to residential, commercial, where hotel management, businesses, whatever it is that you're doing. Write this down. Number one, we do more than just listing and selling your property. Very basic. And we've actually said this many times. Knowledge will give you confidence. Ignoring something will build you fear. Because you don't have that specific knowledge, or that specific agent doesn't have that knowledge of how many houses have been sold, how many apartments have been sold, he will not have the confidence to negotiate with that potential seller. If you've got a listing in Glen Iris, how many houses sold last week at auction in comparison to expression of interest, in comparison to private sale? How many commercial properties got sold in the last 14 days in Laverton? How many of them went on the market? How many of them got sold off the market? That is what will differentiate you, because that gives you knowledge. So I want you guys to differentiate yourself by saying we do more than listing and selling homes, because here is the difference between a private method and here is how many homes that sold last week and here's how many properties came on the market. Then you're educating yourself. Number two, we don't wait for the buyers to come. We create the opportunity by working, tagging along incredible brokers like Dominic, incredible bankers out there, buyers advocates, because we don't mind sharing money with other advocates. We don't mind going out there creating the opportunity. We're not one of those old fuck real estate agents that stands at the front of the door and waits for the fucking opportunity to come, waiting for hope to get better. We will pick up the phone, dial, and create the opportunity, and we don't mind sharing our commission with every single client that has potential interest in your property. So we will go out there and create the opportunity. This is what makes Zed Real Estate so different. This is why you guys are taking listings when other agents haven't been able to sell, because you're literally not waiting for the opportunity to come. How many of you guys raise your hand that you prospect on weekly and daily basis? Put your hand up. Who prospects here? Every single one of you guys, you prospect consistently. When was the last time I gave a talk to another estate agency and I said, how many people did you actually speak to last week? He goes, oh, last week I only made one booking. That is what you're competing with. Nurture it, wear it like a champion, and use it at a listing presentation. We will go out there, create opportunities, because we're not fucking selfish. Your listing is not just my listing. I'm going to expose your listing, and I will make sure that we've created exposure, we've created buzz, and we've created energy for your listing. That's what they want to hear as a potential seller. So we will create the opportunity. Number three, our marketing speaks for itself. The minute you look at our videos, the minute you look at our social presence online, it speaks for itself. We are the most followed real estate brand. We'll put your property in front of as many eyes as we can. There is literally no other agency that can offer this service. Our digital presence is so fucking strong. And I used this with Xavier yesterday when I listed the property in Brighton. She had a real estate agent that said, I've always worked with these specific buyers. I said, can you please not mention these agencies in front of me? Not because I hate them, not because I don't like them. I generally don't think that they're our competition, because we have more presence than them. I said, I can guarantee you, has never heard of Instagram, because he doesn't have a fucking account. This is normal. It's the old way of selling real estate is fucking dead, and we're like a champion. And I want you guys to use this as part of your script. Number four, this is something that I'm so proud of every single one of you guys. We're the hardest working agency out there in the whole entire planet universe. I have never ever come across individual agents, I swear to God and I mean this, that is so hardworking like yourselves, that consistently works 7 days a fucking week and the grind never stops. Now, this lovely lady said that I actually have this guy that works and he answers my phone at 7 o'clock. I said, guess what? He'll be drinking milk by the time I'm closing another deal at 10:30 at night. This is what we do. I'm so proud to share this with you, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, that we're the hardest working agency. Try calling me at 9:30 at night. Try having an operations team that works 24/7. That is incredible. So can you please give yourself a big round of applause for this? Life is 10% what happens and 90% focusing on how you respond to what happens. We always focus on the solution, not the problem. Your previous campaign was horrible. Doesn't matter. Let's focus on the solution. What's gone is gone. We're not going that way. Can we please focus on the solution here? Your existing agency, your existing relationships that you have with these people, they're incredible humans. I adore them, I love them, but they're stuck in their own old ways of selling real estate. Let's focus on the solution. We're here to help you move forward to your next phase of life. That's it. That itself is a big slap to that potential agent that you'll be competing with. Solution-focused agency, not problem-focused agency. We don't focus on the problem, we focus on the solution. How attractive is that? So simple, but so easy to do. Having a good plan, having a good strategy is what works in today's market. We need a plan, we need a strategy in order to get you to the outcome that you deserve for your home. The objective is to sell your home. How am I going to do it? Measure, and where is it going to go to? And are you going to give me a referral business from here? Simple as that. There's a very old saying. What is it? If you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. Do you know why properties don't sell? Because you don't have a fucking strategy and a plan and a system. That's all there is. But if you can actually educate that potential seller, saying, this is the plan, this is what I'm recommending you on Monday afternoon, saying we only had one person on Saturday, you don't have a plan. You're waiting for hope. Hope is not a strategy to sell real estate. We have a plan, and this is what we're going to do. I've only received 2 inquiries in the last 4 weeks. You don't have a plan. You're waiting for hope. We will not do that to you. You've only had 10 people throughout the campaign in the last 90 days at Z Real Estate where we'll have a plan. The objection is to sell this property to help you move forward. Find out their motive. Tell them that. We will have a plan and a strategy to get you to the next outcome. That's it. Keep it at that. What do you get paid for as estate agents? What do you get paid for? Service? Good?
Negotiation.
What's real estate about?
Negotiation.
People? Great. Okay. So negotiation? Good. Great. What do you get paid? People think, good. Watch this. The general public think that real estate is always about selling homes. But in fact, it's not. I can't sell Zafia a 4-bedroom home when she's got 8 kids. Why am I showing her a 4-bedroom home? If she's clearly told you that she wants a double-story home, why the fuck are you showing her a single-story home? Real estate agents, let's get this right. The more you prospect, the better you become at prospecting and handling objection, the better listing agent you become. Selling is not about real estate. It's about negotiating, marketing. That's what you get paid for. Because think about it this way. You've got a $4 million listing. The husband and wife already knows what they want. You can't force somebody to buy a property. Houses, they sell themselves. Emphasize that when it comes to buying negotiation. I can't sell this house for you, but I can negotiate the right results for you. That's what you pay me for. Emphasize on that. I'll market it better and I can negotiate it better than what you currently have. And if you don't believe that I can negotiate better than what you currently have, this game's over. So focus on that if you can, please, yeah? Emphasize on the EDM system that we have, the email direct marketing system. The minute you sign up with Z Real Estate, our operations teams, Tiana and Salajana, will be able to send out your property to hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people because right now your listing online has gone stale. You be in front of 10 times more people than your average agency. Emphasize on that. This is a big selling factor. Every time we've been out to a property, what do they say? Oh, besides realestate.com, domain.com, what else are you going to do differently? Every single time. Emphasize on the EDMs if you can, because that means that you will create buzz and energy around it. And it works so well. I want you guys to contact your vendors on daily basis. Say, I haven't received any more inquiries on your property, but this is what I'm going to do differently. I'll be making some phone calls for your property. Always over service, over deliver, but under promise. Write this down. I will not over promise you. I will over deliver you and over service you. It's gonna get to a point where you're actually gonna hate me for talking to you too much. You're gonna tell me, why the fuck are you calling me so much? So imagine if I'm harassing you this much being a vendor, imagine what type of persistence and negotiation I'll be having when it comes to buying negotiation. This is the best pitch that I've just given you. Use it to your advantage. If I'm persisting with you and I'm following up with you, yes, I may sound a little bit pushy right now, Mr. and Mrs. Potential Seller, but can you imagine the persistence and the follow through that I'll have with the buyers? Look at the way that we negotiate at Z Real Estate. We follow up to a point where the buyers even fucking hang up on us. Sid just came up to me this morning and said, I've tried to contact this buyer, this potential seller 4 times and now he's not answering my call. That shows me that you're hungry. 99.9% of the agencies, they don't do that. So wear it like a champion. When it comes to negotiation, emphasize on how incredible you are at negotiating. Tell them a little story on how you sold this property and the deal was done at $4.2 million and you actually got 4.35 just because you're a good negotiator. When a vendor is stuck at $1.2 million, show them that you marketed the property between 1.1 to 1.2, you ended up selling at $1.4 million. Show them the power of negotiation that you have. Use it as an example, emphasize whilst you're sitting in front of them. Sir, I'm going to tell you one thing about negotiation. My commission is not negotiable. Because if I can't negotiate my fees, how much do you expect me to negotiate the biggest asset of your life? There is no room for negotiation, number one. Number two, there is no fucking room for negotiation. The only way to negotiate is up. That's what they want to hear, not to negotiate them down. Because 99.9% of the agencies, what do? They underquote properties, okay, to get every single Tom and Dick and Harry in there, and people are against it. All we need is one buyer for your property and ideally two buyers, so then we can get the deal done for you. That is it. Show them how incredible you are when it comes to negotiation. I generally don't believe that there's a better negotiator when it comes to negotiating more than Steve. Steve is the best negotiator there is in this country. Good luck fucking beating that. Make him think that you're the best in the business. And sell the organization like a championship. It's like you're winning an award by appointing me as your agent. Deliver it like that. This is so interesting, okay? About 99.9% of the time when I do walk into properties that I'm up against other agencies, what's number one objection that they tell you? Oh, I've got a strong relationship with my agent. I've known my agent. My kids go to private school together. You know, we play tennis together. We play soccer together. He's such a really nice guy. And I want to give him that opportunity because I got that relationship. But I also don't want to take business of him because he's my mom's friend or he's my dad's friend. And they got recommended. He sold me properties out there and I would like to give it to him, you know? How do you handle that objection? I'm going to give you the script for it right now. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, there is agents you want to buy from, there's agents you want to sell with. Because if you got the good deal from that potential agency or that agent, that means he's going to do the same thing to you. It tells me that he's a lot more transactional, not transformational. There's a big difference in that. If he's done it to you, to that specific seller, he's going to do it to you too. I will tell you what you need. Maybe you should buy real estate of him, but sell your properties with me. Buy a listing of that existing agency, but sell your property with me. There's agents you want to pick from, that you want to buy from. There's agents you want to sell with, because you believe that we can market and negotiate better. Oh yeah, that's so true, Zed. It happens all the time. I get thrown this objection all the time. When it comes to getting results, focusing on the results, focus on one specific thing. Like last night, he said, he's my best mate. I've known him for 22 years. I said, fucking good. Have a coffee with him. Let's have a coffee with him together. Don't fucking do business because you're in the market for the last 84 days and you haven't gotten the right results. Can you also ask him to pay your mortgage this week? Well, you said you're fucking friends. Focus on the results. And if they say bring up the friendship topic, okay, smack him. Say he's a very nice agent, but he can't close. You've had 20 people and you haven't been able to close the deal. He is a very nice guy. Why don't we organize dinner together after it's solved? Because you guys are friends. I'm sure you'll be happy with the way that you win. Because if you're winning, I'm winning, he's winning. Maybe I can give him a kickback of $1,000 and I'll shout him a nice dinner. Or I'll give him a blue bottle afterwards. So focus on the results if you can. Look at him, judge him, study his agent, and then shoot from there. There's always potential sellers that will have cousins that are in real estate. Just because you guys have friends in real estate, it doesn't mean people will do business with you. Just because you got uncles that are developers, it doesn't mean that they do business with you. If that agent of that potential seller is not answering your phone call, they didn't see value in you. Move fucking forward. You fucked up in that presentation. They saw value somewhere else. If they're saying that your marketing fees are too high, that means you didn't explain your marketing to them. You didn't show them the true value on what differentiates Zed Real Estate in comparison to them. Unless they're very stingy. Say, all right, why don't I do this? If you know that they bang on money, just tell them straightforward. I'll cover the marketing. Bam, no problems at all. Let's just get this deal done in the next 30 days time. Contact me saying, Zed, this is the listing and I've done my full research and I'll do my research. I'm happy to take on the risk for not selling the property. So if you've got unrealistic vendor, contact me. As long as you've done your research, don't make me do your work for you. As long as you know that's bang on money. But 99.9% of the time, how come I don't get that objection? Not because I'm Zed, but I've never had that problem. If you genuinely show value to somebody and if they truly do believe that you're an amazing negotiator, I promise you, they will not fucking go anywhere else. I can guarantee you that. You're either too pushy, you're either too aggressive, or somebody else came in there, they just had a better presentation than you. Don't take it in heart. Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Wish for more wisdom, wish for more skill. This industry pays you on the basis of how good you are. Your negotiation skills, that's what you get paid for. Your value, your marketing skills. You only get scared because of one specific reason. You haven't done your research. There is no difference between me and you. What's the difference? Skill set. So then let me teach you that. So then you can implement it. We don't want to just tell the client what they want to hear, correct? What do we need to do? Because what happens is if a listing is only worth $3.3 million and you've gone out there and listed it for $4.5 million, guess who gets the blame afterwards? You as the agent, because you guided them towards the wrong path. Because the last thing you want to do is overprice a listing, but you can educate a client saying, this is how much this one sold for, that's how much this one sold for. I'm happy to try another 10 to 15%. However, I can guarantee you that if a listing doesn't get sold, there's only two problems. Number one, if I'm getting inquiries and I can't close it, it's a me issue. Because I'm actually not being able to close them. I can't handle objections or I'm saying things that isn't getting the deal over the line. Or number two, if I'm not getting inquiries, it means that people have better options out there. So you want to make sure that you don't get the blame afterwards by educating clients. Learn to be a team player. You have to learn to work with your vendors. If they're making a recommendation saying, can you try $4 million just to see what sort of response you do get back? They always want you to try. They don't want you to say, it's only worth 3.3 million. You don't want to tell a client saying, nah, it's not worth it, and I don't want to have a go. Because if you do have a special product, say, I'm happy to work with you, not at you. I'm happy to work with you to get the specific price, but after 2 weeks' time, we'll have to meet the market. Can we do that? Agree to disagree in a very educative manner. The best example that I could use you at a listing presentation, what do I say? Sir, it takes 2 hands to clap in life. Otherwise, the whole marketing transaction, if I was to follow your advice, this is what's going to happen with the marketing campaign. And what's one example and great pitch that I use? I am the driver of your marketing campaign. You're my passenger. I'm the driver of your marketing campaign. I am the bus driver, so I'm driving it. Imagine if a passenger told the driver how to drive the bus is going to crash. And your existing campaign is exactly what it's like, and that's why it's been crashing. Because you, being the vendor, telling them how to do their job. So learn to work with them and be a team player. Patience is a virtue. All of you guys want deals today. Why? Do you forget that people have worked 25 years of their lifetime? And do you forget that you sell houses sometimes? Bro, I want to get this listing right now. Why? Why do you want to get a listing right now? Why do you want that potential seller to sign up on the spot with you? Why? Because I need money. If you don't recommend something to yourself, don't recommend to other people. You're planting the seeds today so then you can benefit the fruit later. Can you plant a fruit tree today, have an apple straight away? Can you do that? Answer my question. So then why do you expect to sell somebody's fucking home that's been living the property for like 47 years and you expect to sign up the listing straight away because you gave a good pitch? Let people digest a little bit. Let them think about it a little bit. So just learn how to be patient, please. Don't be a pushy salesman, okay? Focus on the win. Focus on the win at the end of it. And the reason why I say that is focus on the results you're going to bring in. If we were to follow this specific strategy, we implement the right systems, we will get the outcome that you're after. But I need you to work with me so we can get to the result. Be selective about the words that you choose when it comes to delivering a message to a potential seller because they're judging you. Always focus and always make the client feel like they're winning at the end of every single appraisal. However, learn how to walk away from deals when people are being unrealistic as well. I walked into this presentation, I walked into this listing, and I got a call from this listing. That was on Railway Crescent in Bentley. I got a call from 3 doors down. She said, I sold the property next door, it was only 5 squares smaller for 2.1 million 3 years ago. But for my home, which is only 5 to 8 squares bigger, I want 3.4 million. Look at the gap between 2.1 million just because she's got a swimming pool and she's just got better finishes, but she wanted 3.4 million. Learn to walk away from situations that you know that they're being unrealistic. What did I do, Mo? Very respectfully, I said, you have an incredible home, give it to another agency. When you're time to decide to sell, give me a call. Oh, we had a failed campaign with our previous agent because I'll tell you why you failed. Because you were dictating and you were telling the agent what to do and that agent just told you what you wanted to hear. So he signed you up and he spent 15 grand on marketing. Never ever lose your credibility just because the vendor was telling you to do your job. Don't let a vendor tell you how to do your job, but educate them saying, okay, great. The one next door sold for $2.1 million. Your house is on $2.4 to $2.6 million. You got a swimming pool, $100,000. 5 squares bigger, 5 times by 25 to 35 to $45,000. Add another $300,000 and I'll add another 10%. Where are you getting 3.4 million? Oh, that's how much I need. Okay, I need a lottery as well today. I really need a nice fucking big mansion home on the waterfront just because I want it and I need it. Can you please help me, Zed? Imagine how stupid they sound. And imagine how stupid you sound as an agent if you actually agree with $3.4 million. So then very respectfully, I protected my energy and my time and I said, thank you very much. Let's work on this when you're ready to sell. Are you wanting me to list the property for the price you want? Or would you like to sell this property because it's only worth for what the market's not to pay for? Learn how to walk away from bad energy. They don't want to hear you trying. Losers try. And that ain't fucking you. Because you're going to have a campaign hoping that somebody's going to come in here. Educate them. I'm not going to try. Trying isn't good enough. Let's just try $1.8 million. Give me the result. That's what they want to hear. I will do my absolute best to get you an amazing price and an incredible result in the next 4 weeks' time. So get rid of the word try. Never use the word so, and try. Let me have a crack at it. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? I'll just try it for a week. I'll try real estate. I'll try this, but I'm already setting myself up for failure. It's not worth it. No, sir. The strategy is very straightforward. Private sale, clearance rate sits at 27% in comparison to auction. And on top of that, your neighbor's property is sold at $3.3 million. And there is 4 other properties that you're currently competing. So if you want my advice, this is the strategy we're going to recommend in order to get you to the result in the next 30 days. Are you with me on this? Let's work together. How excited are you? I'm so fucking excited. You talk like that as if you wouldn't sign them up. I swear to God, even Jesus will sign up with you. And when they say, let me think about it, that means that your pitch wasn't strong enough. Don't take it personal. And when they say your marketing isn't good enough, that means that you didn't sell the marketing well to them. It's as simple as that.